At the start of the story, we see that our MC is lying in bed, and both of his sisters-in-law pounce on top of him. Seeing all this, our MC panics and says, "Sisters-in-law, don't come close to me." But how could his sisters-in-law stop? One sister-in-law climbs on top of him and says, "What do you mean?" "Ha! Sisters-in-law? You stupid boy, from now on you should call us wives." The second sister-in-law also says, "Husband, be a good boy. If you don't understand, we will teach you ourselves." Then both of them press our MC against their watermelons. Seeing this, our MC says in his heart, "But sisters-in-law, I'm not stupid anymore." The scene shifts to the office, and we learn how all of this happened. We are shown that the MC's family members have died, and the list describes them. Yi Zhonghua, age 43, died on July 28 in the Eastern District. No body found. Yi Zhonghua, age 48, died on July 28 in the Northern District. No body found. Yi Xingbang, age 34, died in the Jiamu District. No body found. Yi Xingchang, age 38, also died in the Jiamu District. No body found. Yi Lingyan, age 27, died in the Southern District. No body found. Yi Lingjun, age 26, died on the southeastern frontier. No body found. All of them are being mourned by our main character's grandfather and his remaining men. The atmosphere is extremely serious. At that moment, a man approaches the grandfather. His introduction appears, Dan Kingdom 3-star General Ningyu. Ningyu steps forward and says, "Elder, the enemy's plan was extremely meticulous. We never expected it." But Grandpa interrupts him. "This is not your fault. The day the men of my Yi family stepped onto the battlefield, that day they gave up the hope of living a peaceful old age." We are then told more details about Grandpa, former Dan Kingdom 5-star general, head of the Yi family, Yi Changfeng. Grandpa thinks to himself, "I just never imagined that betrayal by people would weigh heavier than the dangers of the battlefield. An attack on the same day, at the same time. It's clear someone is targeting my Yi family." Suddenly, a toy pig falls down. It belongs to our main character, who has gone insane and behaves like a child. Our MC falls to the ground with a thud and shouts, "Don't take my Peppa Pig!" Around his neck he wears a pendant, and it cracks slightly as he falls. He continues, "Grandpa, help me stop Piggy!" We are told that this is the youngest son of the Yi family, Yi Fan. Grandpa reaches out his hand and says, "Yes, get up quickly." After helping Yi Fan stand, Grandpa says to everyone, "Listen. In the Yi family, only this old man and Fanner are left. I will marry Fanner to the daughter of the Xian family, so that the Yi family bloodline may continue." Little Yi Fan childishly says, "Wow, everything here is so white." Meanwhile, Grandpa speaks in a serious tone. "The Yi family will never fall. The spirit of the Yi family will never be defeated." Hearing this, people start whispering. One says, "This is the youngest son of the Yi family? Isn't he crazy now?" Another man replies, "What do you know? He used to be the Qilin son of the Yi family. At just 15 years old, this Yi Fan broke through to the martial arts grandmaster realm and became one of the top experts of Grand Jia. If that car accident 5 years ago hadn't happened, the one that made him insane and robbed him of his power, he would have been the true #1 genius of the Yi family today." Yi Fan, confused, looks around at everyone. The scene shifts again. Outside the Yi family home, a man and a girl are approaching. From inside they hear people talking. So powerful, no wonder the eldest daughter of the Xian family is still willing to marry this crazy man. We are told Xian Yufei and Yi Fan were childhood companions. Years of affection between them. Suddenly the man barges inside and shouts, "Stop! Yi Fan is now a lunatic. The Xian family cannot let Yufei's entire life be ruined." The man is introduced, from the second branch of the Xian family, Xian Yungwen, Yufei's second uncle. The girl is the eldest daughter of the main branch of the Xian family, Yi Fan's fiancé, Xian Yufei. Xian Yungwen declares, "Today, our Xian family officially breaks this engagement." Hearing this, Grandpa is shocked and coughs blood. What? Yifan catches him and shouts. Grandpa! Why are you making Grandpa angry? Yufei, won't you be my wife anymore? Grandpa also says. Yufei, you didn't leave Fan even after his accident. I believe you are not like this. What happened? But Xian Yufei cannot say anything. She only manages to say, I. Before she speaks further, her uncle steps forward. Now your Yi family has only a man and an old man left. You cannot compare yourselves to the powerful Yi family of 5 years ago. We agreed to this marriage only because the Yi family was at its peak. But now, look at your condition. Grandpa, enraged, says, Excellent, worshipping the strong and crushing the weak. Changing sides with the direction of the wind. Today I have seen your true face. Xian Yufei sad says, I'm sorry. Brother Fan, I cannot marry you. Yi Fan says, but we were so good together. Suddenly, a voice of his sisters-in-law comes from behind. If she won't marry him, then we will. The same two sisters-in-law appear, shocking everyone. People shout. They are the future wives of the Yi family's eldest son and seventh son. Yi Fan's sisters-in-law. They came to the funeral and are still mourning. One is a 3-star Valkyrie of Dan, the other is the head of the Southwest pharmaceutical industry, the eldest daughter of the Su family. The Yi family's daughters-in-law are truly exceptional. The eldest sister-in-law steps forward. I am the eldest sister-in-law of the Yi family, Yixue. The youngest one says. I am the 7th sister-in-law of the Yi family, Su Yixue. Both of them come close to Yi Fan and cling to him. Yixue announces. On behalf of all 7 sisters-in-law of the Yi family, we are willing to marry Yi Fan and continue the bloodline of the Yi family. Yi Fan is also confused by all this. Xian Yufei and her uncle are shocked. What? People shout. Holy crap! I've seen everything now. 7 sisters-in-law will marry that crazy Yi Fan together? Any one of them is a goddess, and all of them are going to this man? Incredible. They didn't abandon the Yi family at its darkest moment and protected its honor. Maybe they're just trying to save face. They'll break the engagement later. Both sisters-in-law press Yi Fan between their watermelons. Feeling this, Yi Fan thinks, no, wait. It's too warm. The pendant on his neck begins glowing. Yi Fan says, my chest, it's burning. The pendant releases energy and shatters. Yi Fan says, damn, it's been 5 years. Finally, I've broken the seal and entered the martial venerable realm, he explains. 5 years ago, when I was researching breakthrough methods into the martial venerable realm, I was attacked. My soul was torn apart. Luckily, I sealed 90% of my soul into this jade pendant. The pendant held thousands of scriptures and treasures, giving my soul countless opportunities to train. But without outside help, I could not return. The wait lasted 5 years. My uncles and brothers died on the same day. That assassination attempt from 5 years ago, who was behind it? He becomes furious. Now that my soul has returned, and I stand at the peak of martial venerable realm, I fear no one in Grand Jia. I will drag all criminals into the light and make them shed tears of blood. He pretends to act insane from the outside. But right now, it's too hot. Xian Yufei's uncle laughs. TSK. He's truly insane. Even if he recovers, he won't escape the assassins. You'll all become widows. Yixue replies. We don't need your concern. This is the internal matter of the Yi family. Yi Fan thinks, my sisters-in-law publicly announced marriage to support the Yi family. If I reveal my true strength now, the mastermind will attack with full force. To protect the family and my sisters-in-law, I must continue pretending to be insane. He continues his crazy acting and clings to Yixue. Thank you, big sister. Will you play with me from now on? Yixue blushes. What do you mean by big sister? Yi Fan thinks, to protect the Yi family and my sisters-in-law, I must remain crazy for now. Yixue steps in front of Grandpa. Grandpa, I am still your granddaughter-in-law. Leave the rest to me. Grandpa becomes happy. Good, good. Yixue stands before Yi Fan and, looking at Xian Yufei, says, Qian Yufei, as Yi Fan's wife, I declare that your engagement ends here. Null and void. Qian Yufei only says, I'm sorry. Yi Fan thinks, those who left me. I will not chase them. From now on, I will restore the Yi family's former glory and power. Then the scene returns to where the story began, on the bed. Both sisters-in-law are already on top of him. Yu Linglong says, Sister Yixue, we will start first. From next month, the other 5 sisters will stay with little Fan one by one. We must create many descendants for the Yi family, so we can take revenge on our enemies. Su Yixue says, Yes, I will do my best. She begins her work. Feeling everything happening to him, Yi Fan thinks, this is not the getting stronger I imagined. This time both of them pounce on him together. Yi Fan shouts, Wait! I have something to say. But all 3 continue their hard work together. Yi Fan cries out, You two are serious. After the funeral ends, the scene shifts elsewhere. A subordinate is reporting to a man named LDrago. The Yi family funeral is over. Everything ended peacefully, and Yi Chanfeng showed no strange behavior. But the 7 sisters-in-law have publicly announced they will marry Yi Fan. What should we do now? Hearing this, LDrago, who was praying before a Buddha statue, becomes furious. Right now they dare to approach the Yi family? Fine. To scare the monkey, we must kill the chicken. The car accident 5 years ago was handled perfectly. Tell the same man to handle this matter too. The subordinate hesitates and says, But he's just a lunatic. As long as he remains insane, we can allow him to live. LDrago snaps his rosary beads, scattering them on the floor. In anger, he orders, If he shows even a single strange action, take immediate action. Kill him without question. The subordinate bows and says, Yes, sir. On the other side, after the funeral ended, in the Yi family residence, Grandpa was talking to all the sisters-in-law. Linglong, Yanqiu, Yixue, thank you all for today. But now that the funeral is over, you all should leave. Our Yi family can no longer stop you. But Yu Linglong steps forward and says, Grandpa, we want to marry Yi Fan and continue the Yi family bloodline. This is not a joke. Grandpa asks in surprise. But why are you all doing this? Right then Yu Linglong grabs Yi Fan and announces, Grandpa, our decision is final. From now on, all 7 of us sisters will stay with Yi Fan turn by turn every month. We must leave behind many descendants for the Yi family, and take revenge for the Yi family. Hearing this, Yi Fan is shocked in his heart. 7 sisters-in-law, and they're serious? 1 person each month? Are they treating me like a breeding machine? Yu Linglong calls out, Little Fan. Suddenly she feels Yi Fan's aura. She asks in shock, Did your aura just fluctuate? Yi Fan immediately starts acting again and screams like a child. Avenge, boob, avenge. Yu Linglong holds her head. Looks like it was just my illusion. Then she holds Yi Fan's face in her hands and says, But Yi Fan, whether you can understand me or not, remember this. You were once Grand Xiao's #1 genius who stood at the very top. You can do it again. All 7 of us pure girls are marrying you and will follow you our entire lives. If you disappoint even one of us, I will take my sword and hunt you to the ends of the world. Yi Fan thinks true. These women are marrying me without caring about the world. Their courage and sacrifice are huge. Yu Linglong cries and hugs Yi Fan. If even a little sense remains inside you, then pull yourself together. Protect the Yi family. Protect us. And avenge your uncles and cousins. Yi Fan again makes a childish sound. Avenge, little Fan, avenge. But inside he becomes serious. This debt of hatred must be repaid. Behind them Su Yixue says, Big sister, aren't you being too harsh on Yi Fan? His mind isn't healed yet. Yu Linglong says, Don't worry. I talked to Lut Sanyue. I will call him to treat Yi Fan. Grandpa is shocked. You mean that Lut Sanyue? Grand Xiao's medical saint? If he comes, maybe little Fan can be saved. Hearing this, Yi Fan thinks, I'm not sick, but Grandpa has old injuries and has suffered shock after shock. If he isn't treated, he won't live long. I'll pass my medical skills to Lut Sanyue and let him heal Grandpa. Outwardly, Yifan jumps happily. Why yes. I want treatment. I want treatment. But Yu Linglong still wonders. Why does his aura keep changing? Then Su Yixue steps forward and touches Yifan's face. Don't worry, Yifan. We will fix you, and produce many healthy boys. Yifan thinks, we circled all the way back. They really want me to become a breeding machine. As they stand like that, Yu Linglong suddenly pushes Su Yixue, and she falls directly on top of Yifan. Yu Linglong says, perfect. Su Yixue blushes while lying on Yifan. Sister Linglong. Yu Linglong calmly says, so the arrangement is confirmed. Yixue, the first month you will stay with Yifan. You'll have to work hard, okay? Yixue clings to Yifan shyly, and Yifan also blushes. Grandpa's eyes fill with happy tears. Good girl. Grandpa thanks all of them, Yu Linglong says. Grandpa, we are family. Don't talk like strangers. Grandpa goes to Yifan and warns him. Yifan, whether you are normal or not, you must take care of this girl. Otherwise Grandpa will not forgive you. Yifan nods seriously. Yes. All 7 sisters-in-law are my wives. Yifan will love all of you. Inside he thinks, but for now, I'll have to trouble my dear sisters-in-law a little. Su Yixue says, it's getting late. I'll take Yifan back first. Tonight, Xiao Tianlong is hosting a business banquet. It's a good chance to take Yifan outside. Hearing that name, Yifan thinks, Xiao Tianlong. 5 years ago, before I passed out in the car accident, I saw a man with a scar on his face. At today's funeral, that same man stood beside Xiao Tianlong. That means that accident is connected to the Zhao family. Good. I will start my revenge from the Zhao family. Star. Scene shifts to the Xian residence. Xian Yufei sits sadly. Her second uncle enters angrily. I told you to get ready for young Master Hao's banquet. Why haven't you changed your clothes yet? Yufei cries. I don't feel like it, uncle shouts. Are you still thinking about that Yifan? I told you the Yi family is finished. Yu Linglong and the others are only pretending about marriage. They're just saving face. Yufei unwillingly agrees. I understand. Don't say more. I'll go tonight. Uncle says. My child, remember to wear something beautiful. Important people will be there. Young Master Li specially invited you. He leaves the room, muttering. So young, but for the sake of the Xian family she must do this. Alone, Yufei sits on the floor remembering Yifan. Scene shifts to Yifan. Su Yixue is helping Yifan change clothes. When she removes his shirt, Yifan asks, Sister-in-law, why didn't you remove your shirt? Seeing Yifan's body, Su Yixue blushes. You haven't trained for so long. How is your body still in such good shape? Yifan asks. Does sister-in-law want to touch? Su Yixue says. Who wants to touch? She puts a coat on him. These are formal clothes for the banquet. Wear them yourself. Yifan gets ready. Su Yixue says. And yes, from now on don't call me sister-in-law. Call me wife. Yifan childishly says. Okay. One more wife. This is great. I'm so happy. Yixue looks at him and thinks, he was once Grand Xia's great prodigy. But in tough times, his fiancée abandoned him. I must love him more and never let him be hurt again. She hugs Yifan. Good boy, little Fan. From now on, Yixue is your wife. Yifan hugs her back. Wife Yixue is the best. Heat rises in Yixue's body. My body feels strange, so hot. We see Yifan's ability. A flame lights up near his lower abdomen. Yifan thinks, as I thought, this ability still exists. This mysterious flame is the secret that made me a grandmaster at 15. Whenever I touch a girl and her emotions fluctuate, I can absorb that spiritual warmth and increase my martial arts chi strength. Even without physical contact, this flame generates spiritual warmth on its own for training, but with contact the speed multiplies. Now that I have 7 wives, I don't need to worry about advancing my realm ever again. Su Yixue suddenly pushes him away. Miss, family head is calling you. Yixue answers. I'm coming. A servant arrives. Family head and second master are both there. They said come quickly. Yixue asks. Everyone is there? Are they going to put me on trial? The man can't answer. Yixue says. Fine. I'm ready. She leaves. Yifan watches her go and thinks, is the Su family blaming her for wanting to marry me? No. I must go check myself. Then we move to the Su family meeting, where Su Yixue was being shouted at. Have you gone crazy, Su Yixue? In front of all of them, Yixue stood with confidence. The one shouting was the Su family's second master, Su Meihai. He yelled, You seriously announced that you will marry that crazy Yifan? Do you want the Su family to be buried along with them? Another man said. The Yi family is finished. Getting involved with them means inviting death. She will drag all of us down, second brother. Hearing them all, Yixue replied, I have my own plans. Outside the room, Yifan was standing and listening to everything, thinking, my wife Yixue is being blamed because of me. Just as I expected, inside, the family members shouted, This disrespectful woman should be kicked out of the clan. Expel her. Yes. Expel her. Second master turned to Yixue's father and said, Eldest brother, control your daughter. But Yixue's father, Su Honghai, the head of the Su family, stopped them and said, I support Yixue's decision. Yixue's eyes brightened with hope. Father Su Honghai then spoke with a serious tone. 30 years ago, when the Su family was on the brink of destruction, who gave us the first life-saving loan? If the Yi family hadn't supported us, today our Su family would have been nothing but a small workshop. He said to everyone, Yixue is not wrong. If anyone has a problem, they are free to leave. Everyone was shocked. Just then, suddenly everyone's phones started ringing. Second master shouted, Eldest brother! Look! A supplier suddenly announced that they are ending all cooperation with us. Another person came forward and said, Me too, several people talked about breaking ties just a few days ago. Everyone said, It's obvious something is wrong with the Yi family situation. Who wants to get involved in trouble? Someone said a very powerful figure is going to completely blacklist the Su family. Then the family head said, It seems the ones who destroyed the Yi family are now targeting the Su family. This is just like killing a chicken to scare the monkey. Second master and the other brother said, Eldest brother, this is not the time to act like a good person. You saw what happened to the Yi family. The Su family cannot risk provoking that mastermind. Didn't you say you wanted to form a partnership with the Xiao family from the provincial capital? What happened to that? Sweat appeared on Su Honghai's forehead. He said, In these circumstances, I fear even that partnership might slip from our hands. He thought in his heart, I cannot be ungrateful, but I also cannot let the entire Su family sink. What should I do? Then second master shouted at Yixue, This is all your fault. Because of you, the Su family is about to be destroyed. Yixue stood up and said, The Xiao family will attend the banquet tonight. I will use all my strength to secure a partnership with them and protect the Su family. She continued, Both honesty and profit, my Su family will obtain them. And if any of you do not trust me, Su Yixue, then sell your shares and leave. I will not stop anyone. Outside, Yifan heard everything and thought, my wife. Yixue. He began walking away from the room and thought, I must see which members of the Xiao family are coming tonight. If I can meet them before the banquet, maybe I can find a path to help Yixue secure that contract. Just then, a group of thug-like guys approached. Seeing Yifan, they said, Oh wow, isn't this the Yi family's man? What are you doing here? Hungry and looking for food? Should young master order something for you? Yifan continued his acting and said childishly, Food? What food? But in his mind he recognized the man immediately. This is Xiao Tianlong. He has come seeking trouble voluntarily. Xiao Tianlong spat directly into his wine glass. Seeing this, the others also dropped cigarette ash and trash into the wine. Xiao Tianlong handed the glass to Yifan and said, Here, young master. A special welcome drink I made myself. Go on, drink it. Inside, Xiao Tianlong seethed with jealousy. How is this brat so lucky? Even after going crazy, he has 7 beautiful wives wanting to marry him. Today, I'll show everyone that Yi Fan is completely finished. His lackeys said. Don't forget to say thank you to Brother Long. Drink it. It's tasty. Yi Fan took the glass and said. Thank you, Brother Long. The lackeys shouted. Drink it. Drink it. Yi Fan lifted the glass and looked at it like a child. Amazing. So this is how fine wine is made. Xiao Tianlong laughed so hard he almost fell to the ground. Ha ha! Yi Fan really has become completely crazy. But then Yi Fan looked at the wine and said, But it seems like something is still missing. Xiao laughed even harder. Very good. Ha ha! Yi Fan then saw a cleaning lady and stopped her. Wait. He took her bucket of dirty water and started pouring it into the glass. He said, We need to add a few more ingredients so the taste becomes even better. The lady screamed. Hey! That's dirty water! Xiao Tianlong laughed so hard he held onto a tree. Ha ha! Record it! Record it! His lackeys began recording videos and said, Show everyone how this great prodigy, after getting shocked, is drinking toilet water. They were laughing when Yi Fan suddenly stepped forward and grabbed Xiao Tianlong by the throat. Xiao froze in shock. What are you doing? Before he could react, Yi Fan forced the dirty wine into Xiao Tianlong's mouth and said, Good things should be shared. Brother Xiao, you drink first. After drinking the filthy mixture, Ao's situation got worse and he vomited violently. He shouted angrily, You made me drink that, you bastard! I won't spare you! Yi Fan kept up his childish act. What happened? Did it not taste good? My wife doesn't let me drink this. But since you offered it, to thank you I gave the drink back to you. Inside, Yi Fan thought, in these 5 years, that object didn't just teach me martial arts. I also obtained the worldly experience of 13 masters, worth 100 years. Handling trash like this is child's play. Xiao Tianlong stood up and ordered his men. Grab him! Beat him to death for me! All his men rushed at Yi Fan. Yi Fan prepared to show his power. So they're going to attack, but at that exact moment, a voice shouted, Stop! Just then, from behind Yi Fan, a man appeared and attacked all of Xiao Tianlong's men, shouting angrily, Who dared to touch even a single hair of my brother Fan? As he moved forward, he grabbed 2 men's heads and smashed them together. Seeing this, Xiao Tianlong stuttered. Why you? Why are you here? Weren't you outside the city? The man replied. If I didn't come, who would protect my brother Fan? We are told that this man is Wang Fugui, Yi Fan's sworn brother. Seeing Fugui, Yi Fan thought, Fugui grew up with me. In the 5 years when I was insane, he always stayed by my side so no one could bully me. When the right time comes, I will repay him for this. Just then, Xiao Tianlong's lackey whispered, Brother Long, Wang Fugui's skills are the best in the whole city. We shouldn't mess with him. Xiao Tianlong and his men started leaving. Let's get out of here. As he walked away, Xiao thought, I don't believe Wang Fugui can protect Yi Fan forever. Sooner or later, Suishua will be mine. After they left, Fugui said, I heard everything, Brother Fan. He hugged Yi Fan tightly and said, You're a hidden tiger. 7 beautiful sisters-in-law want to marry you. If you were normal, you would have gone crazy with happiness. Fugui's grip was so strong that Yi Fan felt suffocated. In his mind he screamed, Hey! Am I that kind of man? Let me go! Then Fugui began staring intensely at Yi Fan. Yi Fan thought, Why is he looking at me like that? Fugui sensed something. He leaned in, sniffing Yi Fan, and said, Big brother, your aura feels different. Did you recover? Yi Fan thought, Damn, this guy is too sharp. I can't let him find out. Just then a voice said, Little Fan, what are you doing here? It was Suishua. She walked over and said, I was just fixing my makeup and you disappeared. Didn't I tell you to stay quietly and wait for me? Are you okay? Yi Fan grabbed Ishua's hand and said, As long as my wife Yixue is here, little Fan is perfectly fine. Fugui greeted her. Greetings, little sister-in-law. Don't worry, little sister-in-law. I, Wang Fugui, will protect brother Fan with my life. Su Yixue said. So you came back. Good, that's a relief. Scene shifts, the banquet. The host announced. Tonight we have with us Mr. Xiao Hao, president of the Xia Group. It is said that President Xia is planning to partner with a company in our city. Please welcome President Xia. At that moment, Su Yixue, Yifan, and Fugui also arrived. Yixue told Fugui, I need to talk to the Xia family about the partnership. I'm leaving little Fan with you. Fugui said, I heard the Zhao family will do anything to win this partnership. Be careful, my dear sister-in-law. Then President Xiao Hao arrived, greeting everyone. Xiao Tianlong was also there and thought, once I finalize the deal with the Xia family, Su Yixue will have to kneel and beg me. The host asked Xiao Hao, President Xia, does attending the Zhao family banquet mean you are going to partner with them? Xiao Hao replied, The Zhao family is certainly a good option. But Cloud City's market is huge. Our Xia Group welcomes partnerships with all major companies. Hearing this, Xiao Tianlong muttered in shock. What does this old man mean? Su Yixue, hearing Xiao Hao's words, happily whispered to Yifan. Little Fan, did you hear? We might also have a chance with the Xia family. The moment Yifan saw Xiao Hao, he recognized him instantly. Xiao Hao's gaze fell on Yifan, and he suddenly shouted, Divine Doctor! Everyone froze and turned to Yifan. Xiao Hao rushed forward and said, Divine Doctor, I finally found you. I can finally repay the debt I owe you for saving my life. Seeing Xiao Hao shake hands with Yifan, people whispered, He's crazy, but he knows someone from the provincial capital's Xia family? The Su family just hit the jackpot. Xia family will definitely choose them now. Zhao Tianlong was furious. Why did President Xia go to that man? He walked over angrily and said, President Xia, you're mistaken. He's insane. How can he know medical skills or save someone? Look at the Yi family's condition. Staying away from them is the only wise choice. Xiao Hao shouted. I am not mistaken. He continued. 5 years ago, when I was at death's door, this divine doctor saved my life. He looked confused and added, But how did the divine doctor become insane? Su Yixue explained. My fiancé had a car accident 5 years ago. It affected his mind. Hearing this, Xiao Hao said, So that's what happened. Young Master Yu was once a great genius, skilled in both martial arts and medicine. He must have had his accident after saving me. Everything matches. He turned to Su Yixue. Miss Su, your family is in the pharmaceutical business, right? Would you be interested in a partnership? Su Yixue froze in shock. What, you truly want to partner with us? Hearing this, Zhao Tianlong panicked and grabbed Xiao Hao's arm. President Xia! All major partners have blacklisted the Su family because they're connected to Yifan. Aren't you afraid of trouble? You should consider our Zhao family. Xiao Hao jerked his hand away and shouted. So what if I face trouble? If young Master Yi hadn't saved my life, the Xia family wouldn't even exist today. He continued. When Miss Su didn't abandon the Yi family, why should I be afraid? Then Xiao Hao raised his hand towards Su Yixue and announced, Today I declare that the Su family is the sole partner of the Xia family in Cloud City. All Xia family resources will be open to the Su family. Anyone in the southwest who opposes the Su family will be considered an enemy of the Xia family. Su Yixue became emotional and said tearfully, thank you so much. People whispered, The Yi family really is extraordinary. Even in bad times, their foundation is strong. Yifan was truly a hero of his era. Su Yixue chose the right man. Her luck has exploded. Meanwhile, Zhao Tianlong was burning with jealousy. A madman. Why does he ruin all my plans every time? Xiao Hao then signaled with his eyes. You should thank me. Su Yixue understood. She looked at Yifan, hugged him tightly, and said, Little Fan, thank you. Yifan hugged her back and thought, As long as I can help my wife Yixue, everything is fine. Then he childishly went to hug Xiao too and said, You helped my wife. You're a good person. Hug! Xiao hugged him and whispered softly, The Xiao family can only help this much. I cannot fight the powerful figures hiding behind the scenes. Yifan suddenly stopped acting crazy. He leaned near Xiao's ear and said in a deadly serious tone, You did well. I won't let you down. Xiao froze, shocked. The divine doctor is not insane. They say to Yifan, Divine doctor, you? But Yifan immediately hugs him tighter to silence him, acting like a child, and says, Uncle is so nice. I want a hug. Then he suddenly stops acting and, in a serious tone, commands, There was planning done against me. For now, to avoid becoming prey, I must stay silent. Do not tell anyone that I have recovered. When the time comes, wait for my orders. On this, Xiao quickly says, Yes, yes. Then he thinks to himself, a 20-year-old boy with such a mind. If I support the Yi family, then when they rise again, my Xiao family will definitely become the next superpower after the Grand Xiao. He reassures Yifan. You don't worry, young Master Yi. I, Xiao, will give my full life for you. I will not step back. Just then, from ahead, Xiao Tianlong is speaking. So what about our Zhao family? Didn't we agree to work together? Seeing him, Yifan instantly resumes his childish acting. He hides behind Yixue and says, He's dirty. He's a bad man. He wants to steal my Yixue wife. Yixue quietly comforts him. Don't be scared, don't be scared. Hearing this, Xiao immediately understands and thinks, It seems young Master Yi has given me my first task. Xiao walks forward and slaps Xiao Tianlong hard, saying, You want to tell me what to do? When did I ever agree to you? Holding his cheek, Xiao Tianlong protests. President Xia, even if you are from the provincial capital, our Zhao family is the best in Cloud City. Why did you hit me for no reason? Xiao says. Why? Just for putting dirty eyes on the young Master Ye's wife. I had to teach you a lesson. He then calls 2 bodyguards and orders. Take the Zhao family's young master out. Looks like he's drunk and behaving badly. The 2 bodyguards grab Xiao Tianlong and say, Come, young master. Xiao Tianlong shouts. Let go of me. I'm not drunk. Then Xiao tells Yixue. Come, let's talk somewhere quiet. Yixue says. Of course, this way. Meanwhile, Xiao Tianlong is thrown out of the banquet. Outside, his 2 lackeys support him. Brother Long, are you okay? Xiao Tianlong, furious, shouts. It's all that Yifan's fault. He then asks them. How is the preparation with the men? They reply. Everyone is in position. We can attack any time. Xiao Tianlong smiles evilly. Good. Tonight I will make sure he does not reach home alive. Scene shifts, on the road. After the banquet, Yifan and Yixue are going home in the car. Inside the car, Yixue looks at Yifan. Yifan looks extremely handsome. Her face turns red and she thinks, I never noticed before, was little Fan always this handsome? Yifan moves closer and asks. Yixue wife, what are you looking at? Am I handsome? Yixue is startled and says. I wasn't looking. Yifan, still acting like a child, says. Yes, you were looking. If my Yixue wife likes it, then tonight I will let you look as much as you want. Hearing this, Yixue thinks tonight is fine. She imagines herself on the bed with Yifan. She is sitting on top of him, saying, Little Fan, we must do this to have a son. Yifan says in her imagination. How does it feel? Is this enough? Thinking all this, Yixue's entire face becomes red. She thinks tonight. I must spend the wedding night with little Fan. I don't even know if he knows how to do it. If I have to teach him, I'll die of embarrassment. Just then Yifan places his hand on Yixue's thigh and asks. Yixue wife, why is your face so red? His touch makes Yixue feel hot. She says. It's very warm. She struggles to control the car, swerving like a snake. Yifan asks. What happened? Yixue thinks, what is happening? Has this happened before? Whenever I get close to Little Fan, a hot current runs through my body. She somehow controls the car again and looks at Yi Fan, thinking, is this the secret of Little Fan being such a big genius? Do I gain power just by being close to him? Then she says to Yi Fan, that Su Fei really had no eye for diamonds. From now on, this cute little fan will only be mine. Yi Fan hugs her tightly and says, I belong to my Yixue wife. I want a son with my Yixue wife. Yixue replies, our son will definitely be very handsome. Suddenly Yi Fan senses something. He tells her, Yixue wife, I need to get out of the car to go to the bathroom. Yixue nods. Yes, okay. Yi Fan gets out of the car and says loudly, I have to poop. Wife, wait for me. Yixue replies, yes, okay. All this is being watched by Xiao Tianlong and his men. They whisper, that crazy Yi Fan really got out of the car by himself. Xiao Tianlong orders, go. Follow him. Kill him in the forest. All of them say, yes. Then they go to look for Yi Fan. They walk deeper into the forest, searching ahead with lights. Xiao Tianlong, angry, says, where is he? How did he disappear so quickly? But suddenly they see Yi Fan standing ahead. They go closer, grab him, and Xiao Tianlong says, Yi Fan, you cannot escape. Yi Fan replies, I am not Yi Fan. He had put on a mask on his face, so Xiao Tianlong cannot recognize him. Xiao shouts, damn! Then have you seen a man dressed exactly like you around here? Yi Fan says, I just saw him. He went that way, behind that rock. He sends them forward. They believe him and move ahead. Xiao Tianlong says, come on, first we kill Yi Fan, then we will kidnap Yixue. Today I will release all my anger on that woman. After sending them away, Yi Fan smiles on the side. They search for Yi Fan for a while, but still cannot find him. Then Xiao Tianlong shouts, that bastard fooled us. At that moment, Yi Fan appears and says, I didn't fool you. That man even told me to give you a message. Xiao Tianlong screams, what did he say? Yi Fan answers, he said bad people are chasing him. And he told me to eliminate all of you. Xiao Tianlong, shocked, says, you, what do you mean? Before he can understand, Yi Fan already attacks. He knocks down 3 men in a single strike. Seeing this, Xiao Tianlong screams, why you, who are you? Yi Fan says, you really couldn't recognize me? Then he removes his mask and shows his real Yi Fan face. Seeing this, Xiao Tianlong screams, you are Yi Fan! You were disguised. No, you're not crazy. You were acting. Sweat runs down his face after seeing Yi Fan is not insane. He continues trembling. You hid for 5 years, you must have surpassed even the Grandmaster level, and I insulted you, and I tried to steal your wife. I'm finished. Yi Fan says, these are not the only bad things you have done, right? Then he points at the man standing behind Xiao Tianlong and says, 5 years ago, at the place of my car accident, I saw this man. The one with a knife scar on his face. The man immediately falls to his knees, begging, young Master Yi, please spare me. Young Master Xiao forced me to do all this. I was wrong. Please let me go. But Yi Fan shows no mercy. He punches him once, and the man is finished right there. His head disappears completely. Seeing this, Xiao Tianlong becomes terrified and even urinates in his pants. Shaking, he says, what kind of dark magic is this? How did you turn a human into powder? Yi Fan displays his power and says, my power contains flame. It can turn anyone straight into ash. Do you want to try? He thinks to himself, of course. The most important thing is the fire inside my body. Only with that can I perform such magic. Then Yi Fan says to Xiao Tianlong, now it's your turn to spit out the truth. 5 years ago, why did you want to kill me? Terrified, Xiao Tianlong says, young Master Yi, I was wrong. I didn't want to kill you. It was some big man from the provincial capital. He forced me through the Liu family there. Please spare me, Yifan says. The provincial capital's Liu family. He thinks Elder Liu was Grandpa's most loyal man. I never thought he would stab me in the back. Xiao Tianlong continues trembling. Someone also gave orders to the Liu family. I heard it was some very big man from Shangjing. Before he can finish, Yifan grabs him by the throat and says, Who is that big man from Shangjing? Xiao Tianlong, choking, says, I really don't know. I only know this much. In Cloud City, our Zhao family, the Wang family, and the Li family, we all work for that big man from Shangjing. Usually we follow orders from the Liu family of the provincial capital. Yifan lifts him even higher. Xiao Tianlong pleads, Young Master Yi, will you not kill me? I swear I will keep my mouth shut. Yifan asks, Can you really hide the secret? Xiao Tianlong says, I can. I swear. But Yifan ends him too, completely erasing him with a single punch. He says, Too bad. I can't trust you. Then he thinks to himself, Xiao family, Wang family, Li family, Liu family. Looks like I will have to wipe them out one by one. Yifan is about to leave when suddenly Yixue arrives, panicking and shouting at the top of her voice. Little Fan! Yifan sees her running toward him. But when she can't find him, she screams, Where are you? Seeing her trembling so much, Yifan thinks, Yixue is scared of rats more than anything, but she still came to this place for me. Instantly, he switches on his crazy act, walks out in front of her and says, Wife Yixue, I'm fine. I came out. Yixue rushes to him, asking, Where were you for so long? Are you okay? But Yifan, to tease her, suddenly says, Wow, look! Such a big rat! The moment she hears, Rat! Yixue screams and clings onto Yifan. Where? Yifan laughs. It already ran away. And wife Yixue, why do you smell so good today? Embarrassed, she stammers. Why, you're so bad! You scared me on purpose! But Yifan wastes no time. He suddenly lifts Yixue up in his arms and says, I didn't. There really are many rats here. Let me carry wife Yixue to the car. He carries her out of the forest, puts her inside the car, and the two leave. Scene shift. Outside the forest, Xiao Tianlong's men see Yifan walk out alone and shout in shock. Damn! How did that kid come out? Where is young Master Zhao? They panic and rush inside the forest, screaming, Young Master Zhao! Are you alright? Scene shift. Xiao Tianlong's home. A senior man is angrily shouting at them. What do you mean young master is missing? How can two living humans vanish into thin air? Keep searching. This man is Zhao Dekhang, head of the Zhao family and Xiao Tianlong's father. The men nervously report. They searched the park 8 times, checked the river, found nothing. They explain that a mysterious expert appeared out of nowhere, defeated all of them in under 2 minutes, and must have taken the young master. Hearing this, Zhao Dekhang thinks, A mysterious expert. Tianlong is my only son. Who is targeting the Zhao family? Or did someone from the Yi family pull a trick? He orders, Send everyone out. Keep searching. Report the moment you find a clue. After they leave, Zhao Dekhang walks to his room, thinking, Scar disappeared too. Is this connected to that incident from 5 years ago? I should have killed Yifan back then. He opens his door, and his eyes go wide. Because Yifan is already sitting inside, calmly waiting on a chair. The confrontation. Zhao Dekhang screams, Who are you? Yifan replies coolly, The same man you tried to kill 5 years ago. Recognizing him, Zhao Dekhang panics. Yifan! You weren't crazy, you were acting. Guards! Before he finishes, Yifan throws a pen straight through Zhao Dekhang's hand, pinning it to the door. He covers his mouth with a cloth and says, Answer my questions honestly, and maybe I'll let you feel less pain. Yifan removes the cloth. Zhao Dekhang gasps and asks, Tianlong, he died by your hands, didn't he? Yi Fan replies emotionlessly. So what? Should I let a man who wanted to kill me live till New Year? Sweating, Zhao Dekhang pleads. We were only following orders. Yi Fan snaps. Stop lying. Tell me, besides Wang and Li families, who in Cloud City works under the Lu family? Terrified, the old man spills everything. Only Wang family and Li family. Lu family also planted experts to watch the Yi family, but he doesn't know where they hide. Yi Fan asks the next question. Which big family from Xingjing stands behind the Lu family? The old man shakes and says he only saw their masked representative once. Someone incredibly powerful, someone who could decide Cloud City's governor with ease. Yi Fan grabs his throat and growls. You don't need to worry about what I can or cannot defeat. Facing death, the old man screams. Wait! I have one more clue! Yi Fan pauses. The old man, lifted into the air, struggles to speak. They didn't just target the Yi family for power, they were searching for something special. Yi Fan asks. What thing? But Yi Fan's grip is too strong. The old man chokes, foams, and dies. Yi Fan says, Then you don't need to talk anymore. He burns the corpse to ashes. Next morning, Yi family mansion. Yi Fan's grandpa hears all the news and is shocked. Zhao family's father and son vanished. Second master's family had a car crash. Third master fell off a building. The Yi family guard captain, Lin Feng, reports, the whole Cloud City is talking about it. It's clear someone wants to erase the Zhao family completely. Grandpa frowns. This matter of targeting the Yi family isn't simple at all. Even if clues are gone, we must continue the investigation.